What's up, everybody? Just finished watching the series finale of Secret Invasion, starring our boy Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson. How is the show, you may ask? Well, if you're tired of the same Marvel formula, I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you. You guys know what it is. This show is a breath of fresh air. It does such a good job of making everything feel grounded, yet still having that Marvel feel to it, if you know what I mean, with the Skrulls and everything. But other than the Skrulls, this movie feels very, very realistic and grounded. I really love the approach, the soundtrack, and the score to the beginning, like the opening credit scene, is terrific. Um, I just love the music. I know a lot of people are mad about what went on behind the scenes of that, but other than that, this is just top tier music in my opinion. It's still stuck in my head. The acting is great. The action is really good. I was not expecting it to be as bloody as it was. I remember watching the second episode. Somebody's finger's about to be cut off, and like usually I would squirm at those kind of things, but I'm just waiting for them to cut away, and they don't. There's a lot of blood, a lot of shooting. You actually get to see the bullets go through people, which sounds really fucked up, but it's really entertaining. I'm really, really surprised that they actually put blood and gore in this. Not really sure what the rating of the show is, but Nick Fury definitely, out of all the movies that he has been in, with the Avengers being a side character, it's nice having a little show about him. And he gets some really, really good dialogue, really good emotional moments, really good badass, don't fuck with me moments. Just really great character work all around for his character. I thought they did a great job with that. I was more invested in him here than I was in the Avengers because he felt more like a side character, which he was. But here, it's a lot about him, his wife being Skrull. I'm not going to go too in depth. I don't want to spoil it if no one's watched it, but it is really good character work and it's really worth watching. Excuse me, got a cough. The villain, Gravik or whatever his name is, really good. I thought he was a bit goofy looking, but he grew on me. And even though the finale episode is only 36 minutes long, him and Nick Fury, they just they get just enough of screen time together to make it feel like it paid off. I really wish this last episode would have been at least an hour. I really don't think it would have dragged it on. It just would have been an extra, well, technically 20 minutes because the credits are 10 minutes. Like an extra 20 minutes really would have benefited the season finale. The first episode was an hour, and then the rest of them got shorter and shorter as it went along. I don't know if I would rather to have this as a movie or a show. I think it's good as a show. I think it would have been good as a movie. Sometimes with the shows you get a bit more development, but at the same time, yes, they could have put it into a movie. I'm not sure what to think though. What I would rather between the two. Gravik has pretty good motive. The Skulls all around have good motivations. Nick Fury was working with them, basically promised them if they were going to help him, he would find them a home on Earth. And he doesn't keep his promise, so they infiltrate Earth. And it's very simple, but it's kind of reasonable. I see why they're doing what they're doing. I like their motivations. They still come off, even the bad Skrulls, like even at near the end, seems like Nick Fury's negotiating with him, and then Gravik kind of turns on him. You get a really cool finale that I think they could have done a bit better with, but overall it was very satisfying to watch. I don't want to ruin that for you guys. Really good intensity. I think that's what the show did the best. Yes, we have our violence, obviously, but the story was so simple, yet it had a lot of layers to it, and I loved the build up in the episodes, even though they could have been longer. Even though this whole show could have been 10 episodes, but She-Hulk gets 10 episodes and this doesn't, is beyond me. Even though we only have 6 episodes that start off at an hour and go down to 40 minutes, go down to 30 minutes, it does feel, it's really weird, because I'm always either it is enough or it's not enough. And this one, I'm right in the middle. I really do feel like 6 episodes, I'm like, that was great. I'm not sure if they can do anymore. And then I think about it more. I'm like, oh, they could have done this and this, but oh, maybe this wouldn't have worked. So I'm kind of in the middle. I wanted more development with the villain. I wanted more time with the villain. But at the same time, I did get enough explanation. I did get enough motivation. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to decide. Overall, I would give this show an 8 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's very, very close to being there, which is unfortunate. But an 8 out of 10, I can't really complain about that. I haven't enjoyed a Disney Plus show like this since Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yet again, another show that builds up intensity very good. I thought the dialogue here was awesome. A lot of this show is just people standing around talking when there's no fighting. But the dialogue is so good. I don't find it boring whatsoever. Everyone still brings that charisma. And there's a lot of good twists that keep you coming. And at the end of the day, this show, I do think, is going to have an impact on the MCU, which is nice. I think Nick Fury is going to be in the Marvels after this, so I think the whole way this show ends is going to lead into that, not just because it's the next project, but just the way that they kind of end it and the people that they talk about. So that's all I'm going to say. Really top tier stuff. Beautiful looking show. Cinematography is top notch. I enjoyed every single moment of the show. I enjoyed every single episode. I just wanted them to either have a couple more episodes or make the episodes longer. Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Secret Invasion get 6 episodes. I don't know if Loki got 6 episodes. I kind of clocked out of that show early. I couldn't get into it. But other than that, I really hope Marvel gets off to a better track after this. I mean, this was good, but I just hope they keep this pace going and this vibe. The Marvels doesn't look that bad, I gotta be honest. I saw the first trailer, was not a huge fan. Then I watched the second one and it kind of changed my opinion. Didn't look too bad, but I guess you gotta wait and watch the final version of it. Thank you guys for watching. I will check you guys later.